Thank you, Senator Wyden, and we've now been joined by Senator Warnock. Senator Warnock, you will be the final questioner.
Does that mean I can take my time?
You get 5 minutes. We are under a time pressure. I apologize for that.
Thank you, Brother Chair. Listen, healthcare has already been far too expensive for too many Americans. Anybody who says status quo is perfect, we're right where we are, isn't talking to ordinary folks. And so it's past time that we have serious conversations about affordability. But here's the reality. In 43 days, millions of Americans, including 1.2 million Georgians, will experience severe increases in their monthly health insurance premiums doubling, tripling, in some cases quadrupling. If our healthcare system, in that sense for me, if the healthcare system itself were a patient in a trauma room, it seems to me that we need to stabilize the system before we can explore innovative treatment options for long-term care. Mr. Levitas, you're an Affordable Care Act expert. In which states have families benefited the most from the enhanced premium tax credits?
Thank you for the question, Senator. Generally, it's in the states that have not expanded Medicaid, because in those states, there are groups of people who have no affordable option now except the premium tax credit, whereas in other states, more of those folks are in Medicaid.
That's correct. States like Georgia. So
yes.
we got over 500,000 people in the coverage gap. They disproportionately need these premium tax credits. So that would include not only Georgia, but also, as I think about the members of this committee and the people we were sent here to represent from our respective states, that's Texas, South Carolina, Wyoming, Tennessee, and Kansas. We all represent states that have not expanded Medicaid. Let's go through an example. In Georgia, a woman in Macon with a full-time minimum wage job at a local barbecue restaurant and earning roughly $20,000 a year, that's the reality for many people, has been able to get health care while paying no monthly premiums for the last 5 years thanks to the enhanced tax credits. Mr. Levitas, what would happen to her annual premiums next year if these tax credits expire?
She would owe about $600 for the year.
They would increase at about $600 in additional costs, unexpected health care costs next year, and she would have to make decisions about what to prioritize. Again, she makes $20,000 a year. So, does she pay for her health care, or does she get needed new tires on her car so she can keep going to work? As we talk about the importance of work, I love it when people talk about the importance of work, but they don't defend the dignity of work. Does she fix her air conditioning before next summer? Let's compare this to someone in a state that has expanded Medicaid. Let's take the same woman making minimum wage. If she lived in Louisiana or Idaho or even New Hampshire, how much would she pay in monthly premiums?
Zero.
Zero. Why?
Because Medicaid doesn't have premiums.
Because they've expanded Medicaid. So as of January 1, if we fail to act now, America's two-tier health system will get even worse. In some states, you can work a full-time job. Again, for folks who like to talk about the importance of work, I believe in the dignity of work. You can work a full-time job, have full coverage plans with zero monthly premiums. In other states, you'll be stuck with a $600 bill or more, making $20,000 a year, all because of where you live. And Congress is about to make it worse. Can you imagine, Mr. Levitas, a world where Social Security benefits were lower in some states than others? It seems to me that that wouldn't be fair, wouldn't be equal treatment under the law. If Congress lets these tax credits expire, what do we expect to happen to folks barely making ends meet in states like Georgia or Wyoming, who are currently paying zero monthly insurance payments?
Many people will end up uninsured and be exposed to crushing healthcare costs.
So they're going to pay higher premiums. A lot of folks will lose coverage. we will literally be making our workforce sicker and weaker and poorer. That, to me, doesn't uphold the dignity of work. We'd be throwing money into a health savings account. Will throwing money into a health savings account solve this problem or cause premiums to go back down to zero? We just put the money in HSA, would that help?
No, it would not. It would not help people pay their premiums at all, and it wouldn't help people who can't afford to enroll.
All right. Thank you so much. I recognize I'm a little over my time, Brother Chair, but I welcome bipartisan, honest, principled conversations about making health care affordable. Let's stabilize the patient, and then let's have a long-term conversation about how we fix the system. Thank you so much.